All right, shalom, shalom. The Hebrew Israelites come day in and day out to prophesy the downfall of America, which is Babylon the Great. First off and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to thee, elder apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the elect that's kicking this truth in sincerity and with humbleness and with all charity. And with that, I'm going to just jump straight into it. This is Sirach, 18th chapter, verse 20. Before judgment, examine thyself. All right? So before you judge anybody, or before you do anything, you ain't got to be judging anybody or making a judgment in your everyday life, man. The things you do, the things you say, examine thyself, man. All right? You really gotta, just like I'm looking in this camera and I can see myself on camera, you gotta look at yourself like you're looking in the mirror, man. All right? You gotta be looking at your spirit, seeing what's wrong with you, what you need to correct, man. Because we all got things we need to correct, man. Ain't nobody in this thing perfect, all right? Paul said, oh wretched man that I am, all right? And in thy day of visitation, thou shalt find mercy, all right? So you have to watch the things you do, how you judge people. For what? So you can see, hey, hopefully you will get mercy in that day, man. All right? Hopefully. I'm going to go for that to 1 Corinthians 11, chapter 28, verse. It's 1 Corinthians 11, chapter 28, verse. But let a man examine. Kind of. Matter of fact, I'm going to start with verse 27. Wherefore, whosoever should eat this bread and drink this cup of Yahweh unworthily, drinking that cup and eating the bread, that's the truth, man. So that's you bearing your cross. So whoever does this unworthily, all right, and this is, hey, even when you at that Passover, when you taking a sip of that cup, man, all right, you eating the body of Yahweh Shai, man, all right. If you drink this cup unworthily, he should be guilty of the blood of the body and of the body and the blood of Yahweh Shai, all right. So whoever done came in this truth and then gave up, because guess what, you drunk and you ate unworthily, and you actually partook in the Passover, if you drop this plow, you are guilty of the blood of Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? You are guilty of that, man. So all you brothers that feel like you're getting weak and weary, hey, take that into account, man. All right? When you examine yourself and see if you're right, or see if like, damn, I don't know if I can do this thing, or you feeling kind of weary-hearted, which that's a demon anyway. You guys gotta, learn how to conquer that demon. All right. But if you do this thing unworthily, man, hey, you're guilty of the blood and the body of Yahweh Shai, man. So that's saying a lot, man. You guys murdered Yahweh Shai. Put it that way. All right. But let a man examine himself, and so let him eat of the bread and drink of the cup. All right? For he that eateth and drinketh unworthily eateth and drinketh with damnation to himself, not discerning Yahweh Shai's body, man. So guess what? Examine yourself in this truth, whether you can count the cost or not, man. Whether you like, man, can I really put off this old man and follow Yahweh Shai? Can I really give up this world and follow Yahweh Shai? All right? Like the one guy, Yahweh Shai said, sell all your things and then come follow me. He couldn't give them up. There's a lot of guys like that in this truth, man. All right? So, examine thyself, man. All right? You really got to put yourself under a microscope. All right? Don't you know you put a piece of like you put a microorganism on there and you look and you see everything. That's how you gotta look at yourself, man. That's how you gotta look at your spirit, man. Test your integrity, man. All right? Well, the Lord will test it, all right? I'm gonna go from there to Luke 14 and 28. This is Luke 14 chapter, 28th verse. Well, I'm starting with 27th verse. And so whosoever do not bear his cross and come after me, that's the spirit, man. I'm gonna read that again. It says, and whosoever doeth not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. So you guys that drinking the cup, eating the bread unworthily, you guys can't be a disciple of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. You can't be. It's impossible, man. All right? You guys don't want to bear your cross, you can't be a disciple of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. You guys can give up the world, you can't be a disciple of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. All right? Verse 28. For which of you intended to build a tower, sit not down first and count the cost. So you'll see, okay, I'm about to build a skyscraper. I'm gonna need this, I'm gonna need that, I'm gonna need this. This is gonna cost that. Let me tally up this price. You gotta put all the math together, man. Now apply that to this truth. You gotta sit down and think, can I give wisdom all of my time, man? You guys read Sirach. She would walk by and pass crooked paths at first, man. So even wisdom herself has to test your integrity, man. All right? And while that's going on, you got to examine yourself. Can I go the distance, man? Can I finish that race? All right? You really got to, one thing, and this is one of my testimonies. When I first went to New York to see the elders, the apostle elders a couple of Passovers ago, I said in Elder Apostle goodbye room. He said the number one thing you learn in this truth, or you find out, is about yourself, man. What type of man you are, man. Because you do. That's exactly what you do in this truth, man. All right? Count the cost, whether you have sufficient to finish it. So seeing if you got, do I got enough money to finish the skyscraper now? Do I got enough laborers? Do I got enough material? So apply that to the truth once again. Do you got what it takes, man? All right? Well, damn, I got to sacrifice. Lord said, make yourself a living sacrifice, man. You got to give up this shit, man. All right? Paul said, I die daily. I mortify the deeds of this flesh, man. All right? You got to give up that old man. Take off that old man. All right? Read 2nd Esdras. 2nd chapter says, these are they that took off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal clothing, man. That's us, hopefully, man. All right? So really examine yourself, man. Why, practice what you preach. All right? And this is for brothers in GMS. When we go out there and preach and all the things we say, let them words stick in your head too, man. That goes for my damn self, man. I'm not innocent. I'm guilty as charged, man. All right? So, we all got to examine ourselves in this truth, man. Whether we got the right stuff, man. All right? You know, when you watch the boxing movies and you see that coach, you say, he got the right stuff, man. All right? That's how the elect is, man. I'm going to go from there to 2 Corinthians 13 and 5. 2 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 5. Examine yourselves, whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves, man. So let that marinate, man. Examine your own selves, man. You got to work out your own salvation, don't you? Listen, when you ain't around the brothers Or you ain't out there preaching like with me. When I sit in my office area and I got these 4 walls, you know what a man got? First of all, he got Yahweh Shem Yahushua, but it's just the man and his thoughts, man. You be going through it, man. You be thinking, man, okay, am I doing the right thing? Shit, I could be doing more. Damn, am I feeling like a nigga? Am I doing niggery shit? Am I still part of this world? Damn, I'm getting impatient. Is the Lord coming soon? Damn, I'm gonna drop the plow. You're gonna have a lot of these thoughts, man. That's why you gotta pray. You gotta fast. Shit, I need to fast for it. Yahweh Shem Yahushua knows my black ass need to fast more. Alright? Do it to the best of my ability. But hey, like I said, that demon of doubt, that's a demon, man. You gotta pray fast so you can count and call on the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, more importantly, to conquer that demon, man. Alright? But like I said, when you got a man in his thoughts, man, you guys better be examining yourselves, man. Alright? Damn, am I going out there? Am I being a hypocrite? Am I 2/3? You gotta look at yourself and fix your character, man. If you feel yourself slacking in some areas, right, build yourself up there. Or ask another brother to build you up, man. Because, hey, I tell you this, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is shaking up the house of Israel. That's for damn sure. Hey, and not only are we being watched by our elders, all right, to make sure because first of all, they watching for our souls, man. But if niggas really being niggas, hey, you got the angels watching, man. Hey, let me go a step higher. You got Yahweh Shem Yahushua watching, man. All right? So you guys better, if you preach of the gospel, live of the gospel, man. All right? And that goes for me too, man. All right? Examine yourselves whether you be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves? How that Yahweh Shai Mashiach is in you, except ye be reprobate. So like I said, man, the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, I got Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Through these scriptures, through the understanding that Yahweh Shem Yahushua be giving me, you guys gotta walk around with that confidence, man. You gotta put on that whole armor, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You gotta have full confidence, man, that Yahweh Shai is really working in you. Now some of you guys, Yahweh Shai ain't dealing with. You know? But for the guys that's in the know, all right, you really got to have that mentality, that attitude, man. All right? Especially when you're out there teaching. Because, hey, the scriptures say no man can gainsay and naysay. I haven't seen it yet, man. Because none of these guys can really break down the scriptures, man. At all. All right? Only the guys that's following the teachers of the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Them guys that's following under those teachings, all right, in our living according to the true doctrine of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, those are the guys that's following Yahweh Shai, man. All right, following that doctrine, all right, regardless of your banner or your title, man. All right, you guys know where to get the truth from, which is GMS, man. Starting with the elder apostles. So I'm going to go from that 2 Corinthians to Psalms 26, starting with verse 1. Judge me, O Yahweh, for I have walked in my integrity. I have trusted also in Yahweh. Hey, so that's going back to what I was saying. You got to have that faith. You got to have that confidence, man, that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is dealing with you. For those that are in the know, those that's in the doctrine, put it that way. All right? Because like I said, every so-called prophet, Yahweh Shem Yahushua ain't dealing with. All right? I have trusted also in Yahweh, therefore I shall not slide. All right? Examine me, O Yahweh. So you got to ask Yahweh Shem Yahushua to examine you, to prove you. The scriptures say we are gold tried in the furnace. All right? You got to have balls to tell Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you know what? Examine me. All right? Examine me, man. Guess what happened to Job? Did not Job get examined? All right? Did not Abraham get examined to test his faith? Okay? Did not Yahweh Shai get examined on that cross? All right? So now what? Okay? If that's your house shot, so what about you guys, man? We ain't nowhere on that level. So you better well damn be sure. Fucking examine yourself, man. Alright? Verse 2, examine me, O Yahweh, and prove me. Try the reins of my heart. So try my spirit. Hey, first of all, if you guys knew the scriptures, when you read James, I believe, it says the Lord is not going to basically put you in temptation where you can't escape out of it, man. There's always a way, man. So knowing that, hey, you guys should be able to slip out of every temptation for the most part. Now, sometimes, like, this flesh fucks up when we go off. That's a given, man. We in flesh, man. But we try, hey, you better try your best, all right? You better not leave provisions open to the flesh so your ass to go off, all right? Verse 3, for thy loving kindness is before my eyes, and I have walked in thy truth. So walked in that doctrine, man. So you guys, hey, actually how Hashem trying to test you, prove you, man. All right? Examine yourself, man. Hey, you got to be your worst critic, man. All right? You got to examine yourself, critique yourself, man. All right? Because how am I going to critique another brother if I'm not critiquing? If my screw's still loose, if I ain't finely tuned and oiled up, all right? How is my iron going to sharpen his iron, all right? I'll go from there to Philippians 2 and 12. This is Philippians chapter 2, verse 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye always have obeyed, not as in my presence only. Hey, guess what? When the elders come in town, they visit wherever camp, you know, brothers be super in order and stuff. Hey, stay like that. When the elders leave, stay your ass in order. Just like the scriptures say, hey, Yahweh's eyes is 10 times brighter than the sun. So, hey, elders may not be around. But guess what? The angels in Yahweh Shem Shai is watching. All right? But now much more in my absence. So much more when the elders ain't around you, man. All right? Behave yourselves, okay? Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. So at the end of the day, hey, you're a soldier, man. You got to work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Seeing brothers get casted away or kicked out, that should put you in fear and trembling. You should always feel like you're walking on eggshells, man. All right? I'm cut daily, man. I watch the elders. Hey, I'm cut daily. You can't help but be cut when you read the scriptures or listen to elders, or you just hear the truth coming out, man. Because we're all guilty, man. All right? So go from there to, I think I guess 3:15. Bear with me, hold on. This is 1 Timothy 2:15. Study to show thyself approved. So you got to study. You got to get into this thing. Examine yourself. Because that's how you examine yourself through these scriptures. So you got to be studying. All right? Study to show thyself approved, Yahweh. A workman needeth not to be ashamed. So they're going back to that faith again. Don't be ashamed of this truth. All right, like I believe that's in Sirach, or it's in Esdras. But I believe it says, "I testify my Savior openly." I believe. All right, so don't be ashamed, man. Gotta have that confidence. Rightly dividing the word of truth. So rightly doing it correctly, dividing the word of truth. Precept upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little, man. All right. It's showing the people what's right and what's wrong, man. Okay. Go from there to, bear with me. What's this one? 12. What's that? Hold on, Salaki. Bear with me. Hold on, bear with me. Con. So, this is a precept for working out your own salvation. All right, this is Ezekiel 14, verse 14. Though these three men, Noah, Daniel, and Job. Now, hey, Noah was examined. Daniel was damn sure examined in that furnace, man. All right, like I said, Job was examined. We're in it. They should deliver but their own souls by their righteousness. Saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. So with that, say all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. All right, double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the elect that's kicking this word in truth and sincerity. And this is my response for the video titled Examine Thy Own Selves. Shalom, Akim. Until next time.